take number two. We got a phone call on the first one. So, as I was mentioning, our job as leaders of our community and of our family is to use our experiences and the challenges that we've overcome to help prevent others from making those same mistakes. As long as they're not detrimental, or detrimental mistakes can have huge lasting impacts on your business and on your family. Now, granted, yes, I get it. Mistakes are good to learn. They're lessons to learn from. But sometimes you just have to inject your ideas and inject your strategies in order to help guide your family or your team. So an example that I have is I'm a Debbie Downer. With my kids, I'm always telling them things that they can't do, and I'm always correcting whenever they do something. They tell me about it. It's like, you cannot do that. That's very dangerous. That's something that can harm you. That's something that can cause damage. And so, example, last night at dinner, we were talking about them playing in the pool, and one of them was throwing the hose out in the pool, and the other one was grabbing it, and they were pulling them back in. And of course, I said, that was the dumbest idea you can possibly do. What happens if that hose wraps around your foot? What happens if you can't get back up? So, of course, I had to inject my leadership skills to come in there and to tell them that they can't do that. And they're always, Dad, we're just trying to have fun. Now, granted, my job is to not make sure that you're having fun, both as a family leader and as a community and as a team leader. My job is not make sure you're having fun or comfortable or just doing everything that you want to do. My job is to make sure that you have the tools and the resources in order to be a productive member of society, in order to gain, experiences and lessons, but most importantly, to make sure that you have the tools and resources that you need to be successful and to be happy in life. So as I'm always injecting my ideas on my family and my kids, I'm thinking constantly about how can I improve myself as a leader? How can I improve myself moving forward to make sure that they have these tools and resources that they need? And sometimes these conversations are difficult, but that's okay. Difficult conversations happen because you have a drive and a desire to make someone better, to make somebody understand that they have potential to be their best. So difficult conversations, yes, they are hard. They are challenging, and nobody likes to do it. Nobody likes to have conflict or anything like that. But as a leader of your family and as a leader of your business and as a leader of your team, you have to make sure that people are living up to the standards and they're not making silly mistakes that are going to cause harm. And these examples happen so often, but as leaders, we have to make sure that we are prepared. We have to make sure that we're pulling from our life experiences and we're preventing people from making the same mistakes that might cause the process to slow down a lot or even stop. Being a leader is about having a vision. It's about having a goal. It's about having a big picture idea. It's about detaching yourself from the situation and looking in on things to make sure that your team and your family has the tools that they need in order to be successful. And they have the tools and the resources that they need to have good self-worth, to be proud of what they're doing, and to be happy to be part of something. So it's just an example of just being a Debbie Downer is okay, because your goal is to ensure that people are being successful. They're living up to their potential. They're doing the things that God has given them to do, and they're giving them the ability to succeed. So being a leader is difficult. Being a leader is a challenge, but it's okay. It's all right to be Debbie Downer if you're going to prevent somebody from going down a path or potentially causing harm or something that can't be reversed in order to obtain your overall goal. In my family, my overall goal is to build a wonderful community and good conversation and just this bond that's everlasting. In my business, it's the same way. I want to build our team members up so they live up to their potential, so they feel proud about what they're doing. But sometimes you have to inject your ideas in there to make sure that they're not falling down a path that can cause harm. So it's just something to think about. I hope you guys found a little bit of value from that, and I look forward to hearing what people have to say about that. Have a good day. Being a leader.